Is the Fed still expected to cut rates in September? Why are rate cuts typically good for gold? And how high is gold expected to go? We're going to talk about all this today and more. This is Brian Keneally. I'm Steve Rand, and this is the Gold Spot. Brian, the CME Group has a Fed watch tool that they use to track interest rates. And right now, they've got the probability of a rate cut by 84.9%. We've seen in the past that these have been very, very positive for gold. But why?
So Steve, rate cuts make interest-bearing investments like CDs, money market accounts, annuities, all these types of investments look less attractive. And because of that, they lower the value of the dollar. And when that happens, so goes up the cost of living. And this is what makes gold look more attractive. So the chief analyst at BSA went on to say that this is more institutional, not cyclical. Since 2022, central bank buying's up 150% from an average of about 400 metric tons per year to 1,000. And this is sustained, and it's going to be ongoing.
Clients ask all the time, how high are gold prices expected to go? And in reality, there's a lot of big banks right now that are saying a lot with their projections. JPMorgan Chase saying right now that the price will average $36.75 by the final quarter of 2025, but rising to $4,000 by the quarter two of 2026, and then $42.50 by the quarter four of 2026. ING increased their forecast to $3,500 in the first quarter of 2026. UBS raised price targets to $3,600 in the first quarter of 2026 and $3,700 by the second quarter of 2026. And Goldman Sachs, they raised their projections to $3,700 by quarter four of 2025 and $4,000 by quarter two of 2026.
That says a lot about projections. You know, sometimes we can look at the past to get some idea where we're going in the future. And one of the things that we know is that it took 37 years for gold to go from its retracement from the spike that we saw in January of 1980 to reach $1,000 per ounce for the first time. 37 years to do that. It took only 12 years for it to go from 1,000 to 2,000. And then to go from 2,000 to 3,000 was just 5 years. And now we're looking at going to 4,000 in 1 year. I think that's a projection that's going to look pretty reliable. If you want to know more about that topic, click the link below, Gold Rush 2.0, and we look forward to seeing you next week on the Gold Spot.
If you enjoyed today's Gold Spot, like or subscribe to both our YouTube and Rumble channels. Also comment below if you have any questions or if you want to hear us talk about a specific topic in a future video.